Every great story you've ever loved, from a blockbuster movie to a fantasy novel, isn't a random collection of events. It has a hidden blueprint, a structure known as the story arc. A German playwright named Gustav Freytag discovered this common pattern, visualizing it as a mountain. Think of your main character as a climber. They start at the base, in their normal life. That's the exposition. Then, a single event, the inciting incident, kicks them into action. Think of finding a mysterious glowing key in your locker. Without that key, there's no story. Now the climb begins. This is the rising action, a long series of challenges that build tension and complicate the journey. At the mountain's peak is the climax, the most highest tension, where the hero must face their greatest challenge and make a defining choice. After that comes the careful descent, the falling action, where the immediate consequences play out. Finally, the climber rests in a new valley, the resolution, where loose ends are tied up and a new normal is established. But the climb isn't always a straight line. Great writers add complexity with subplots, which are like smaller, parallel trails that develop side characters and add tension to the main quest. They also leave breadcrumbs for the reader, subtle hints called foreshadowing that suggest what's to come, like mentioning a loose floorboard in Chapter 1 that the villain trips on in the final act. Even the story's speed, its pacing, is controlled, using short sentences for action and longer ones for reflection. So next time you read a book or watch a film, try to see its skeleton. See the mountain they're climbing. Once you can see the architecture in other stories, you're no longer just a reader. You're becoming a story architect.